Have you ever wondered why some people genuinely love staying at home? Not because they're forced to, not because they have nothing else to do, but because home is where they feel most alive, most comfortable, and most themselves. In a world that constantly glorifies going out, socializing, and being busy, people who prefer staying at home are often misunderstood. They're labeled as boring, antisocial, or even lonely. But psychology tells a very different story. Loving to stay at home is not a weakness. It's often a reflection of how a person's mind is wired. For many people, home is not just a place, it's a psychological safe zone. It's where the brain can finally relax, without pressure, without judgment, and without the need to perform. Outside, there are expectations: how you speak, how you act, how you present yourself. But at home, those filters disappear. And for certain personalities, especially those who are more introspective, and this environment is not just comfortable, it's necessary. One major reason behind this preference is personality type. People who lean toward introversion tend to recharge their energy in solitude rather than in social environments. It doesn't mean they dislike people. It simply means that too much external stimulation, noise, conversations, crowds, can become mentally exhausting. Staying at home allows them to reset, think clearly, and regain emotional balance. But it's not just about introversion, there's also a deeper emotional layer. Some individuals find peace in predictability. The outside world is uncertain, unpredictable, and sometimes overwhelming. At home, everything is familiar: the environment, the routine, the control. This sense of control reduces anxiety and creates a feeling of stability. Psychologically, the brain is always trying to protect you, and for some people, staying at home feels like the safest option. There's also a strong connection between creativity and solitude. Many people who love staying at home are highly creative or reflective. When the outside noise fades away, the mind has space to wander, to imagine, to create. That's why writers, thinkers, and artists often prefer being alone. It's not isolation, it's deep mental engagement. Another interesting factor is emotional independence. People who enjoy their own company don't rely heavily on external validation. They don't constantly need others around to feel okay. This doesn't mean they don't value relationships. It just means their happiness is not dependent on constant social interaction, and that's actually a sign of strong psychological stability. However, there's a fine line. Loving to stay at home is healthy when it's a choice, but when it becomes avoidance, avoiding people, responsibilities, or fear of judgment, it can turn into something else entirely, like social anxiety or emotional withdrawal. The key difference is intention. Are you staying in because you enjoy it, or because you're trying to escape something? Understanding this difference is important because behavior alone doesn't tell the full story. Psychology always looks at the why behind it. So the next time you meet someone who prefers staying at home, don't assume they're missing out on life. In many cases, they've simply found a different way to experience it, a quieter, more controlled, and often more meaningful way. And if you're someone who loves staying at home, maybe there's nothing wrong with you at all. Maybe your mind just works differently. If you found this interesting, follow Psychology Threads for more deep insights into human behavior, where we explore the hidden psychology behind everyday actions.